Yeah, I want to say greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty. Seen. I want to say we're there on the Sunday, forgive thanks and praise to the Most High. Jah! Yeah, man. You see what me I say? Anyway, I, yeah, I want to say welcome to the program. I am yours truly, TR Rex, and this is the TR Show. Welcome, representing for the royal family. It's a Sunday afternoon, and we gather here for many different reasons. One, to talk. Two, to congregate. Yes, we gather here as a family to talk about things that we face on a day-to-day basis as human beings, as a people, as a nation, as a creed, as a tongue, as a whatever you want to call it. We're off to a pretty late start, as it is for the 2 o'clock time, and we're also winding down to the multiple or many or everyday live stream per week. We are winding down to the end of that. We're also getting closer to the membership program in full effect as of the 1st of May. That is just days to come. In fact, the month of Abib, or April, as you know it, ends this week. So midweek this week, there will be no more April. April will be gone and forgotten. But we will not forget that God is still alive. We will not forget that God is still love. We will not forget that God is still everything. And with that being said, we want to take the time out to say thank God for health and strength. Thank God for daily food. Thank God for the love of God. Thank God for life. Thank God for, I just want to thank God. And I'm sure that many of us that are here is in the same mood to thank God for so many things because, God has been gracious. God has been wonderful. God has been the author and finisher of our faith. God has been so wonderful to many of us. And I've always said that if God was like some of us, many of us would not even exist anymore because some of us can't stand the sight of the next person, whether before you, after you, beside you, whatever, or however you see the next person. A lot of us can't stomach, a lot of our friends, much more our enemies. We can't even stomach some of our friends, much more our enemies. So if some of us could move some of us away from the land of the living without committing a crime, or that you have done something against your conscience, or you have done something against the laws of the land or God, some of us would have, take the action or the initiative to take away some of us off of the land of the living. All right, we're not going to wait. I am not waiting for the house to be filled up before we start this presentation. So today's topic, we're talking about the why is marriage important? And does it even matter? That's a question that we're asking today. Does marriage even matter? Why should you get married? Should you even get married? Is marriage important? Well, depending on whose perspective you're looking from, marriage could be important, or marriage could not mean shit. Excuse me, sorry, I forgot this is a professional station. Excuse my language. But I'm saying though, that depending on the perspective that you're looking from, marriage could either mean crap or mean very important. Now, a lot of people, when they want to be right, when they want to be heard, they will quote the scriptures from the Bible to be right. Because a lot of people, or most of us from the Western Hemisphere, believes in the Bible. So as long as you say something that is coming from the Bible, then everybody will say, oh yes, well, I agree. I agree. If it is coming from the Bible, then I'm in agreement with it. Now, the Bible perspective says that marriage is holy. and the bed is undefiled. That's what the Bible has to say about marriage. Marriage says it's a holy thing and the bed is undefiled. So therefore, the Bible is telling you that as long as you take a woman, as a matter of fact, in another scripture it says, a man should leave mother and father and cling to his own wife. So the Bible is telling you that you should leave your mother and your father, and you should, yes, click and stay and cling to your own wife, not your neighbor's wife, not your brother's wife, not your father's wife, not your sister's wife. I'm not sure about that part. You have to ask Life with D about that. She can tell you about that. But however, we are back into the story that as it is for God and the people, the plan of God was for man to take a woman and call her his wife. Your own wife is no one else's wife. That's right, your own wife. Hey, it's Jen. Can you allow me to do my presentation without laughing? But yes, we do have some sisters that has wife. You know, some of them is a part of the royal family. We don't bash them. We don't call them out. But some of our sisters of the royal family has wives. Yes, they have wives. But that's their story. That's their story. That's their prerogative. That's their way of life. That's what they choose. And there's one thing that I believe, that if something makes you happy as the person, if something makes you fulfilled, and you did not break the laws of God or man, then you should do it. That's what I say. And I'm serious about that. Whatever makes you happy, whatever make you feel whole, whatever make you feel fulfilled, if it does not transgress the law of God or man, you should do it. Yes, anything it takes to make you happy. If you do not transgress the laws, then that is exactly what you should do as a family, as a friend, as a sister, brother, or whatever. You know, I should not have this discussion without having a married person call in to talk about it, because it might be unfair for me to elaborate on this topic and, you know, tell you my beliefs and my perspective, and of course perspective from the Bible, without having somebody who has experienced marriage on a level. So I'm going to try to get two people on the show today. We want one person who was married and is no longer married, and to talk about their situation. Also, we want to talk to somebody who is currently married and life is going good. Now, I've had friends that said before, life was good until marriage. You know, life was going pretty good. Everything was going all beautiful until there was something called marriage, and everything come crashing down and tumbling down and going down the hill, never to return. Anyway, anyway, there's an article that I want to read before we dive into the discussion of why is marriage important, or is it even important? We have to find that out today, because many lives has been in turmoil. Many lives has been in serious mess. Don't tell me that note. Hey, it's Jen. Don't worry. I love you, okay? You know, don't worry. Everything will be okay. Who is this in the building? Merchant White TV is back here today with €1. $1 European dollar. Please to increase your dollar amount by 2. I'm kidding. I just like to make jokes about it sometimes. Thank you for that super chat donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, so Expedition Greg comes in and he TR plane WIF me. What is that, SF Rose? TR plane
With me?
Oh, with. Okay, with. With?
With me.
Okay. So you're playing with me. All right, I can take that. I can definitely take that. All right, was married for 8 years, ended the hold on. Was married for 8 years, ended that married, and again, and all is great. The first time was not good. My mom picked her out for me. Tradition in some cultures. Before and after the mix, I probably should have you call in to talk about that experience. Oh my goodness, Expedition Greg smacks the dollar sign button again. He smacks it again. And so thank you, Expedition Greg, for green and then yellow. And I'm not sure what is coming next, but thank you for those two. All right, we have not gone into anything like a roll call, but we're discussing marriage. We're talking about why is marriage important, or if it is even important. We're going to dig deep today and we're going to find out from other researchers why marriage is important and if it is even important. As I was saying, that a lot of people, their life was going good as common law wives and husbands until they make it official and they were now wives and husbands. And the world come. And here we go again. Currently married as of July 25, 2019. The Allwood family posse is currently married as of the 19th day of the 19th month. No, sorry. As of July 25th, 1921. Oh, sorry, 2019. Oh, hell, here it comes again. Jacqueline Chong comes popping in and rocking in. Oh, my goodness. What is going on today? The last thing I was looking for was super chat donations because we are talking about marriage. All right, let's dive back into the topic. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Chong, for coming over here and beautifying my... Oh, my God, the woman is at the top again. Can I have a day when the men give more than the woman? The woman always bless up the TR show so much, it's not even funny. All right, we're going to continue. We're going to continue with the show. Oh, hell, here comes Expedition Greg. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hell yes. Guys, make sure you get connected to Expedition Greg. I can't keep up. Now the men are talking. No, you're talking. That's right. Now you're talking. I love to see when the men step up to the plate and make things look good over here. That's what I'm talking about. So thank you, Expedition Greg, for not only 5, but 10 plus 20 equals 35. Thank you, therefore, Expedition Greg. And Jacqueline Chong, thank you also. And who was the... And Allwood family posse is a family. So I can't count that as a man or a woman. It's a family affair. That's right. They are married, so that's why it is happening over there. Greg is not married yet, and I am not sure if Jacqueline Chong is married. Oh, yes, she's married. If her name is Chong, that means her fiance or fiancé is Lord. Hey. Her fiancé, that's right. Her fiancé may have been Chong from Korea or China or Japan. Chong, that's right. There you go. Charlotte Stewart is in the building. Thank you for coming. Friday Charity is in the building. Amy Conival is here as well. Oh, let me go back into the story. So we're talking about marriage. Guys, please to drop the links of our super chatters, please. Mods, can you kindly drop the links of our super chatter? Greg Manley, not Greg Manley. Expedition Greg. Greggy is on the road to 10,000. Help him to get there as soon as possible. Keep his link in the stream. Jacqueline Chong, I need to take a look at her channel to see if I can assess it and talk a little bit about it soon. All right, but until then, let's go into the topic at hand. As a matter of fact, it would be nice if we could share out the stream. If you have a share button, if you have a platform, and there is somebody who wants to talk about marriage, somebody wants to know how to maintain their marriage. TR will be telling you today how to maintain your marriage if you're struggling in your marriage. I'm going to be sharing a little bit of how to maintain your marriage. All right? So, as I was saying, marriage is right based on the perspective that you look from. based on what analogy you use, or based on the book that you read from, or based on the faith or the culture that you follow, marriage could be right, or maybe it could be wrong, or maybe it could be not necessary. I am getting some, message from over here, over on Instagram. Somebody wants to talk to me. I think it's somebody want to talk to me on this issue because marriage is a profound statement. Oh, it's a different story. It's a different story. I thought it was somebody trying to message me that, hey, I want to come on the show and talk about this thing. All right, so we're going to jump right into the show, and we're going to talk about the what we're talking about. So we're talking about marriage, and we're talking about Christine happily married. Lie. When people say they're happily married, I don't believe them. Oh, yes, I am happily married for 29 years. Okay. Happy? While tears rolling down your face. Hold on. Chong by birth don't have any channel. Just try to bless people who are doing a good job. Okay, Jacqueline Chong is saying she's just blessing up the TR show for doing a great job. Thank you so much, Jacqueline Chong by birth. Yes, she's by birth a Chong. That means her father is Chong, and her father was Chong, and the rest of them right back to China was Chong. I mean, to Korea or Japan. All right. So thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness. And let's go back into what we're talking. We want to find out who is married today. If you're married today, let me know that you're here in the chat and you're married and you're happy. And we're going to talk about the reason why you're happy. And if there is anybody in the chat that is married and is sad, we want you to talk about your sadness as well. If you're married, Dr. Mia, shut up. Shut your back foot. Because you married, you happy whether you're married or not. You just is a happy woman. You're one of my favorite. Dr. Mia Wita knows how to enjoy life and how to make life happy, regardless of the situation surrounded, her marriage, or I am married and happy. You're supposed to be. Hey, it's Jen. You're supposed to be. It's just 2 days since you've been married. So, no sister wives. Hey, it's Jen. I'm going to get you. I am going to get you. I'm going to get your ass and I'm going to spank. No, I'm going to leave that to your husband. Let him do the spanking. I'm going to get you, though. That's right. I'm going to get you. Hey, it's Jen. You give a lot of trouble. Scratching bow. Oh, let me just keep on. Let me keep on before I get distracted because I have not done the roll call yet. So let me just take the time. SF Rose will hide you. You think SF Rose have a big enough ass to hide you? Hi. All right. All right. Anyway, before I start laughing, I better get into this because it is getting serious. Please respect the rules of the chat. They can be found in the description. Oh my God, I did not paste them in today. I did not paste the rules in the description today. Oh my God, I am so... All right, I'm going to find a way to get it in. Hold on. I'm going to find a way to get the description, to get the rules in the description because unfortunately, I did not put the description in. I did not paste them in. So we're going to do just that right now. Let me just grab them and paste them over there so that nobody will be lost on the rules of the chat and how to operate in the chat whilst you're in there. All right. Yes, please. He's worthy of the number. All right. So as I said before, guys, we'll be having some special guests to call in and talk about their marriage and how marriage life affected their life as a person and their relationship between them and their spouse or their fiancé. Yes, I said fiancé. Guys, I'm asking you to share this stream because we're in for a serious topic. We have been plagued as a nation Yes, we have been plagued as a nation by the situation that we face, that we come by, or that we are, the situations that go by us from time to time. It is sometimes. Shonda's graphic is in the building, and I'm happy to see Shonda's graphic. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm reading from. I'm reading this article from the reasons why marriage is so important. I'm going to read that, and then I'm going to tell you my perspective on marriage. Then I'm going to tell you the Bible's perspective on marriage, and then we're going to talk about our own perception of marriage and what marriage is about. All right. 5 reasons why marriage is so important. Let's start this article. If you are married, you may have discovered why marriage is so important and experienced some of the good that comes from it. So that means if you're not married, you will never know the importance of marriage. If you're not married, you will never know the importance of marriage. So I guess I will not know the importance thereof. But you can like the stream and share it. That is a good deed. And if you're married, you should like the stream and share it. And if you're not married, you should also like the stream and share it, because you're going to learn something today. You're going to learn something today. I promise you that. I promise you will learn something today. All right, let's get into it. Where was I? Where was I? Let me just start from the top. If you are married, you may have discovered why marriage is so important and experienced some of the good that comes from it. Or maybe marriage was hard for some of you and you're no longer married. However, there is hope. But that hope starts with realizing that marriage can be more amazing than you have experienced or even thought. Let's continue. I've been married for many years and have experienced both the amazing as well as the very hard. Marriage eliminated loneliness for me and my wife. We were married effective in working as a team versus working as individuals. Pay attention to that. Guys, hey, pay attention. All right. Let me get my whip, because I might have to whip someone's ass today. Premier Hell is single. Stay single, brother. It is good. Single life is awesome and wonderful. I am single too. Lord. All right, let's continue. Where was I? Marriage eliminated loneliness for me and my wife. We are more effective in working as a team versus working as individuals. Though through challenges, we have both matured. And a side bonus, we have wonderful kids that came from our union. Those are all good and wonderful, but I've also discovered something even greater. I believe God has created marriage to reveal more about Him and how awesome He is. And this is revealed through many of His purposes of marriage. Here is 5 reasons that explain the importance of marriage. All right, let's talk about it. 1, beginning. Marriage is the beginning of the beginning. You hear that? Marriage is the beginning of the family, and is a lifelong commitment. All right. Let's continue. Marriage is the beginning of the family and a lifelong commitment. It also provides an opportunity to grow in selflessness as you serve your wife and children. Marriage is more than physical union. It is also a spiritual and emotional union. But yes, if the woman is in the marriage, then it has to be an emotional union. That's right. The union mirrors the one between God and His church. The one on His church. You hear that? The union mirrors the one between God and His church. All right. 2, oneness. When a man and woman get married, the two become one. Marriage is bond like no other. It gives us a life partner, a teammate as we move through the challenges of life together. All right. 3, purity. Marriage is designed for purity. We face temptation nearly every minute and from all directions. The bond of marriage gives us the support to defeat temptation by engaging in deep, satisfying love, a love that gives to and receive from our mate physically, emotionally, and spiritually. 4, parenting. All right, let's dive into that. Parenting. Hey, it's Jen, you're not a parent yet. You're just having sex now for 2 weeks. You're not ready for being a mother yet. Enjoy the sex. Yes, enjoy some sex before you become a mother. All right. When am I, did you say you were involved in sex before you got married? Oh gosh. Hey, it's Jen. How could you taste of the beauty of marriage life before you got married? Out of order. All right, we're continuing. When a marriage produces a child or receive a child through adoption, it is one of life's greatest blessings. Roughly 40% of children being raised today are in a home without a father. The effects of that the effects of that fact are staggering. Father absence causes increases in mental and behavioral disorders, as well as criminal activity and substance abuse. But when children are raised in a healthy marriage, they get a front row seat to see and experience the lasting benefit of a strong family. That can be true and might be it is not so true either. We will find out. 5, love. The number 5th reason is love. Marriage is designed to mirror our Creator's unconditional love for us. It's a love that will always be there and will never leave us or forsake us. When a man and a woman love one another unconditionally, contentment and joy follow. So that's what that had to say about marriage. Now, the part that say children should really grow up in a union, I second that. All children should grow up in a union, but not just a union, because sometimes the parents are filthy. Yes, sometimes the parent and the relationship or the marriage is filthy and broken apart, and sometimes a broken marriage can destroy the children. So not only that a child can be destroyed with the lack of the father being present, the child can also be destroyed by a broken marriage where the wife and the husband fight day to day, they curse day to day, they, you know how many children are destroyed? I will tell you. Have you ever seen a troll on have you ever seen a troll on YouTube or anywhere? Most trolls' life are destroyed. People who give up quickly, suffered growing up as a child. As a matter of fact, some children that suffered as a child sometimes are stronger than those that were brought up in healthy lifestyles. People like me who suffered growing up, people like me who I never saw the best of whatever. That gave me the courage to go on, because no matter what I face in today's life, I have seen worse. It doesn't matter what I face or see today in today's world, I have seen worse. So because of that, it gives me the courage to go on, to press on, to know that this is not the end of the road. This is not the end of life's journey. So it gives me the courage to press on. Now, when you've raised into a healthy lifestyle, a healthy home where your parents was rich, everything was okay, when you face trials and tribulations, you want to give up because you don't know what it is. So we want to adore life. Skin fans, what's up, my brother and sister SF Rose? Why do you have to put our names on the same card? Could you not just say hello, TR, and let me see my name by itself? Well, thank you for adding our names to the card. Greetings to you, skin fans. Thank you for coming through. So I've just read the experience of another person's marriage life. Now, what does the Bible have to say about marriage? The Bible say marriage is holy and the bed is undefiled. So the moment you're married, your bed is now clean. Before you're married, your bed is defiled because, yes, you indulge or partake in sexual indulgement, sexual intercourse. If the walls could speak, all the things that you've done on the chair, on the bed, in the closet, on the bedside, on the dresser, on the bedside table, the walls would have a long conversation. But the Bible says the bed is undefiled. The Bible also says that a man should leave his mother and father and cling to his own wife. Own wife. That means I must have the Savior with me because I dare not walk alone. Man, that bed was dirty. Yes, before and after the mix, that bed was dirty until you got married. So, as I was saying, leave mother and father and cleave or cling to your own wife. Not your brother's wife, as I said before. Not your father's wife. Not your son's wife. Lawsuit Jerry, thank you for that donation. Thank you so much for that donation, Lawsuit Jerry. Much appreciated. I really, really do appreciate it. Now, you must have your own wife, not your father's wife, not your brother's wife, not your uncle's wife, not your father's wife, not your son's wife, not your neighbor's wife, not your friend's wife, not your sister's wife, nor your wife's wife, because some sisters do have a wife, Yes, some sisters do have a wife, and we don't condone that. But if that's what you choose, then that's what you choose. I can't help you. That make you happy, then that's the life you choose, then so be it. But if you ask me, if the walls could speak, they would say, Lord, 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 absolutely the gameplay coach. If the walls could speak, the walls would say, Lord, Lord, Lord. Why Dr. Mia Witter have to always be on her head top? Why does she always split along the floor? Why is her boobs always in honey? And why is yes, all right, let me leave Dr. Mia Witter alone. She's my very good friend and she's my awesome mate. Anyway, guys, we're talking about marriage. We're talking about marriage today and the benefits of marriage. Now, when I joined the Jamaica Defense Force, I realized that you get more from the army if you were married. So the army in Jamaica encourage marriage because the benefits are more when you're married. The Bible encourage marriage because the benefits are more when you married. The bed is now undefiled and you can sex from dusk till dawn, and there is no problem. But the moment you're not married and you do that, you defile the bed, you defile yourself, yes. When you are not married and you have sex, you've defiled the temple of God. What is the temple of God? You are the temple of the God that created you. And when you have a man put his board, when a man put his banana in the mouth of your cat, it means that your temple has been defiled. And so God suggests that we all get married. However, some of us struggle. Some of us struggle to get married. So I want to say a big shout out to Mommy Unstoppable. I want to say a big is she in the chat? Is she in the chat? All right, I want to say right now a big shout out to Mommy Unstoppable. And because Mommy was unstoppable, what I was going to say, I hope I will not cross the line. Let me pray for forgiveness first. Let me pray for forgiveness first. Let me remove my hat because what I'm about to say is going to be dangerous. Dear God in heaven, hallowed be thy name. God, you're in heaven as well as you're on earth. God, you're in me as well as you're without me. God, with your infinite mercies, I beg your forgiveness for what I'm about to say. Amen. Now, the mother of Unstoppable is watching, or Mother Unstoppable is watching. She is divine unstoppable. Now, because she was divine unstoppable, she come together in procreation with her husband, and she created the unstoppable child. His name is Unstoppable TV. That's his name. His first name is Unstoppable, and his last name is Live and also TV. There you go. So we have, well, Adulan is saying loads of benefits. That's right. There you go. Loads of benefit when you get married. Thank you, Mother Unstoppable, for watching the show today. We are talking about marriage and if it is important, and why is marriage important. Now, I was saying before that marriage is important based on whose perspective you're looking from. From the Bible's perspective, marriage should happen. From the armies, or from the Jamaica Defense Force, JDF, Army, and I think the American Navy, the US Navy, and the Army across the world, I think there's a strong chance that the benefits are equally the same. So when you're married as a soldier, the benefit from the army is more than if you were a single man or if you were just a guy slinging a gun. There you go. So you were here when I read the story not long ago about the benefits of the marriage and why is marriage okay and why you should get married. We're going to also talk about why you should not get married. So we're not only talking about the reason why you should get married, we're also talking about the reason why you should not get married. Because believe it or not, 40% of marriages don't work. Or is it 60? I think it's probably 60. 60% of marriages don't work these days because people married for the wrong reason. Now, believe it or not, somebody was sent, a partner was sent for everybody. A partner was sent for everybody. But you have to know who your partner is. Now, the reason why many weddings or many marriage couple or many marriages crash down is because you did not wait for your person. You did not wait for your partner. You just see one big body girl pass up. Excuse me. you just see a big bottom girl passing, and just because her ass is round and plump, and you're looking at her and said, oh yeah, she's mine. She's not yours. She's somebody else's own, but you got fooled by the distraction of her ass. Yes, her ass was passing by you. Whoop, 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 whoop. And you're like, hey, come here to me, you little hoe. Come on over here. And then your life is in jeopardy for the rest of your life being married because you call someone that was on their way to the right person. So that's the mistake you made. You stopped someone along the way that was not yours and belonged to somebody else. And the moment you take home that person, your life will crash instantly, immediately, because guess what? When you stand in front of the same girl, you don't like her because you can't see what you were attracted to. I'm serious. You were attracted to the girl's ass, and while she's in front of you talking to you, you'll be like, you don't enjoy even talking to her. Mega shout out, Josephine. Thank you. Mega shout out to you, Josephine. Thank you so much for coming, and God bless you. Thank you for that super chat donation. Much appreciated. So, what I'm saying is that depending on what you choose as your point of attraction, when you can't see that which you're attracted to, the relationship starts to crash. If you like the man for his money, the day when money finish, that's the day when the relationship end, because you started the relationship for the wrong reason. If you like the girl because she have beautiful eyes, the day when her eyes are closed, the relationship will be closed as well, because the eyes was the reason you liked her. If you like her because she has long hair and nice feet, the day when she's lost a leg or lost a foot, that's the day your relationship come tumbling down, because you cannot see what you was attracted to. But if you wait patiently on the person that was sent for you, I promise you, you will not even notice if this girl has a big round ass or long hair or blue or green eyes or nice toes. You will not notice that. It will happen like a simple conversation. You feel a level of connection. You ever met somebody and you feel like you've known them for 25 years? You've met somebody and talking to them, it felt like you've met them 4,744 years. It's because of the connection, the divine connection. In the midst of a conversation, you could feel connected to someone inside a conversation. Now, when the soul connects, because sex connects your spirit, sex connects your spirit. The soul is connected via conversations. You penetrate the soul with conversations, because and your actions and your conversations, those are the things that penetrate the soul. Sex does not penetrate the soul. Sex penetrates the spirit. So when you come together in a spiritual act, when you come together in a sexual confrontation, you have activated both spirits to become one union. See? That's what happens when you have sex. Now, when you have conversations, when you do good deeds, when you treat the person right, when you don't take advantage of a person, you are accessing the realm of the soul. You have invested in the soul. Now, to invest in the body takes a whole lot of things. Penetration is an investment in the body. But there's a different attachment when sexual forces come together as a unit. All right. I think I've talked long enough. We've been talking. I've been talking for 45 minutes. I want to take I want to take the first call. I hope this will be loud enough. The last call we had, the caller was very low. We're going to have a caller today. If you have the number, you can call now. If you can call now. And let us talk about this situation before we even go into the roll call or making welcome the wonderful royal family. We're going to talk to our guest today about marriage. Why do you think marriage is important? Why do you think marriage is important? All right, here we go. We have our caller calling in. Let me get this thing ready so we can have. All right. Greetings and welcome. This is the TR show. Thank you for calling.
Good to be on the show before and after the mix.
All right, so guys, this is before and after the mix, and he has called in to tell us a little bit of the experience he's had because of cultural practices via his traditional parents. We're going to talk about marriage, how it works and how it fails, and the different things that that you will face in a marriage. So here is before and after the mix, telling his story.
All right. First things first. Thank you so much for having me in the house. I appreciate the royal family and shout out to everybody in the chat, of course. So, traditionally, my family, my mom, you can't say no to mom. Never. You can never say no to mom. I was 18 at the time.
Tell Lucky to call your phone.
My tradition is like she already had my life set out for me, like career-wise. She wanted me to be a lawyer, and she picked out my wife for me and everything.
Hold on, just a minute. Let me just make sure that everybody in the chat is hearing you, because I don't want anybody to struggle to hear you. I want to make sure everybody is hearing clearly what you're saying. So everybody in the chat, if you can hear our caller, say you can. Let me know if you can all hear our caller, because we want to make sure that we hear clearly what he's saying. So they can hear, but it's low. All right, I'm going to put it closer to here so you can hear. All right. So all right. Ready again.
All right. Can everybody hear me?
I think they should be able to hear you. All right. We want to also welcome Dr. Mia Witter. She's on the line as well. And we are going to be talking about this. So go ahead before and after the mix. And welcome Dr. Mia Witter to the show. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
All right. So before and after the mix, we'll be telling his story first, and then you can come in right after that, Dr. Mia.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead, before and after the mix.
All right, so my mother basically picked out my wife for me, and I tried my best to, make things work. We were married for 8 years. No kids, nothing like that, and it was bad because I went out and find extra jobs just so I wouldn't be in the house.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I to the point till this day I have hard time falling asleep because I'm up at all night keeping myself busy so I would not go to bed. So no action going on, nothing like that, because it's not the woman I picked. It was it wasn't right for me. She wasn't the one for me, and I stayed in the marriage. I stayed committed for 8 years. No kids, nothing whatsoever, and trying to make my mom happy, trying to make her happy, but she wasn't happy because, she liked me, but not to that. It wasn't love. It wasn't real love. She just liked it because our parents, said, okay, so, changes a couple. They exchanged a few goats, few cows, a few sacks of rice, whatever, how, the tradition goes back then. And that was that. Okay, your daughter is perfect for my, for this person, vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then we stuck it out for 8 years, and then it was like, after the 8 years, like the ninth year, I told my mom, like, it wasn't going to happen anymore. Like, I can't do this anymore. I'm not happy. It's not real love. And my mother literally told me, if you get divorced, I will disown you.
Wow.
Like, cut me out of the will, erase my name off the documents. Like, I will lose all my assets. We own several businesses and stuff like that. And I had to make a choice. She's like, I'm going to give you a month to think about this. Because she's like, I know how slow you're behind me. I will give you a month to think about what you're getting ready to do. And you know what? I thought about it for that month. And for that month, I kid you not, I started piling money away like no other. I started my sales, my stock, everything. I'm getting ready to face apocalypse. I'm getting ready to do shit on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And I filed for divorce. Yes, my mom was not kidding. She disowned me right there and then. I went out, like, I had to go, went out, get a job, like a, regular 9 to 5, because before she wanted me to be a lawyer. All I was doing was studying for the bar exam, going to college and stuff like that. But the minute she disowned me, that was it. Like, I had to leave our state. I had to go be on my own, basically. And I'm kind of glad I did, because right after that, I found somebody. I was so afraid, like, this person is, like, showing me real, genuine love. But you know what? I have to say, like, I tried to wait for as long as I could, but after waiting 8 years, that definitely got defiled, brother. I'm sorry to say. Like, I messed up the tempo a little bit, but I'm happy to say we've been married. It's been 9 years now, and we're happily married, 2 beautiful kids, and I'm happy. I'm happy. But
Hold on. Hold on.
go ahead.
I think I missed something along the way. This lady that you were married to for 8 years, that was the wife that your mother chose.
Yep.
And you got divorced to this lady.
Yep.
But you have another wife, and that wife is now 9 years ongoing?
Yep. Yep.
Are you kidding me? Hold on. How old were you when you were married first?
I was married for 8 years, and I don't like. I was really young, like 17, 17, honey, 18.
Oh,
We
hell.
went, and that was it. Like, once it's tradition. Like, if that person is like, your parents picked out that person for you, that's it. That is it. Like, you're in it.
Wow.
You're in it.
Wow.
But yeah, she disowned me, and I still love my mom very much. We only have one mom, right? So
Right.
there's no bad feelings or anything like that. We communicate now. Like, now, my mother, she will never admit that maybe I was wrong, but she loves my kids, my daughter. She loves them very much, right? So it's all good now. Now it's all good.
Wow. So tell me something. Her traditional beliefs, was it based on Bible, or was it from, are you from like a royal family who um or I don't know. Was it religious beliefs, or was it just what was it? What was it?
It's based on it's both religion and what the family believes. She went through it. Her grandmother went through it. Like, I can go back as far as right after slavery. It's been around for a long time in my family, and that's how most people are. That's how they did it. But now, in the modern time, there's still some family, some people in the family tree. They still strongly believe that. But I find out certain cousins, certain distant relatives, they want nothing to do with it. So there's some of them, they know they're going to be disowned. So they're saving, putting shit aside already. So it happens. I'm like the black sheep of my family, and I think I'm the first one who actually said no, I'm out, and now other family members are following suit.
Wow.
Like, it happens.
Somebody's asking if you're African. Oh, yeah, I remember you said that before. Now, there is something that is ridiculous about the whole situation. Now, my question is, have you had any happy times in that relationship or in that marriage that your mother chose your fiance? Was there any moment in that relationship that you say yes? Was there any time that you said yes, this relationship is going good at least for once? Did you try to make it happen, since it was your mother's choice as opposed to yours? And when things come crashing down, what did you do to try to amend things to make it happen, or did you even try?
Well, I think when I was younger, I'm ashamed to say, I everything was like, it was all about sex. Literally, that was it. But as I got older, throughout the marriage, throughout the 8 years, it came to a point where, and she was always like asking for a kid, but
Hmm.
I'm gonna wrap it up because we need to practice this sex. But she's like, no, we're married, we don't need to do any of that. So I'm like, no, we still need to be safe. So, um, there was like always back and forth. You know what I mean? And she's like, there was jokes going around. She's gonna grab all the condoms and put holes in them. So it was just weird at some point. It's just at some point throughout the relationship, when it was like towards the end, I started feeling like I cannot live the rest of my life this way. Like it just I can't do it. And I've gotten older, a little bit more mature, and I see like my other friends that has nothing to do with my family. I see how they are with their wives, and I see like the relationship. I've noticed what really like real love, what it looks like, what it you know what I mean. And I'm like, it's nothing. What I was it was like nothing, not even close to what I was dealing with at home. Everybody was, oh, I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go home. My wife is waiting for me, and I didn't want to go home. Right? I'm looking like go out by myself. Like I would do things by myself so I wouldn't have to go home and like be with her because it would be like pretending, if that makes sense. And
Makes sense.
that's why I'm like I had to end it. I had to end it.
You did the right thing. Except, brother man, if you are your parents is going according to biblical rules or laws. By the way, is she alive? Your first wife?
Oh, she's alive. She's alive. She's alive. She's well. Um, we're not the best of friends, but we talk from time to time. She checks up with me, and I do the same thing, vice versa. And now she has a daughter of her own. Now
Ah,
she has a kid.
okay.
So it all worked out for the best. I'm saying.
Now, what I can say, I am happy that things are better with you now. I'm happy that you're enjoying your life, so much so that I think you will probably encourage somebody to get married based on your current experience. You would encourage another brother or sister to be married because marriage is like what you want it to be right now. If I may say, that's what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. But if that person is for you, that person knows who you are, truly knows who you are. They will work out. They will work things out with you. Then because they're for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe like my lady will ever steer me in the wrong direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We're a team. We do everything together from A to Z. So that's an amazing feeling. Once you have that, you will never want to let go of something like that. And it doesn't matter. And trust me, I have girls till this day that try. They know I'm in a fully committed relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Bless their soul. They still try, and I'm like, why do you even do that? Sending me pictures saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I sent it to the wrong person." No, you did not send it to the wrong person. I know what you're trying to do. You know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm telling you, brother. I'm testing your boy. Oh my God, you're testing your boy.
Oh boy. Um, uh, what are your beliefs as it is for Christianity? What are your beliefs? Do you go to church?
I
Um,
do go to church. I do go to church. I am fully committed Christian. I pray. I do believe I have a specific relationship with the Lord. I know right from wrong. I mean, we did all that. Like my family is really unique. Like my mother had 16 kids.
what?
16 kids.
Hold on,
No,
hold on,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
My mother's mother. My grandmother. 16 kids. My mother had it's six of us. So they owned a farm. So I guess they had nothing to do on that farm, but make babies. They needed they needed workers. So my family is really big. When we get together in New York City, it takes 3 Greyhound buses, two 15-passenger buses, and some like to drive in their own cars. So we're a big crew.
Whoa,
And
that's a massive family. And when I listen to your accent and the way you sound, it sounds like you were raised in America.
no, no, I wasn't actually. Back and forth. It was a combination of back and forth. I had left Haiti when I was 9. I went to New York, and then I lived in Florida for a while, and then I went back to Haiti, and then to do the marriage thing and all of that stuff, and then now I'm back. Now that I'm living on my own, I'm just going. I can go wherever I want. But my family is in Boston. We decided to settle in Boston, and we've been living in Boston for the past 9 years now.
Oh, okay, okay. So the bigger half or the bigger part of your experience is in the United States.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, right, right, right. Well, I'm not sure. I have gone very deep into the studies of the Bible, and uh, um, some of the churches actually believes that if your wife is still alive, then it means that she is still your wife. Until she's dead, she remains your wife. So basically, according to some faith or to some churches, they believe that while you are married to a different woman, this current relationship would have been that you have committed adultery and you are still committing adultery, and until your wife is dead, you should remain single.
My mother used to say that to me all the time. She used to poke at me and remind me all the time. Oh, so and so is still your wife, right? You don't need 2 wives. Da, 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 da. And it was after my kids are born. Then she stopped saying that because she's in love with the kids and she doesn't want to. I don't know. She doesn't want to bother me as much now. But it's it's something. My family is very unique.
I believe you.
Very,
And,
you know,
and all that you've said suggests that your family is absolutely unique because um, for them to make the first choice. So tell me something. How did your mother and your father go about choosing? Was it a decision? They come together in a union. I'm talking about your mother and your father here. They come together and they.
it was all business. It was all business related. They
Uh,
believe me and her were a good match because um, of the plan they had. Like I had a binder, literally a binder with age bracket, like with a graph by the age of 30, what I was supposed to accomplish because of how because of how I was being raised, all the tutors that I had, like they had, the plan they had for me, brother, it was just out of this world. It's like if they were going to monopolize a section of the United States. And and my brother, one of them is in California. Another one is here in Boston. They all have their own business. Like my sister is a teacher, right? One of them owns a few gyms. Like there's certain things that they wanted out of us that they're living that specific dream, and I don't know how they went about it, but I just couldn't follow the plan to the T, I guess.
Well,
Good.
I've known of situations like yours before, and in fact, before I end the stream, I'm going to talk about a similar situation that I've been in. But I do thank you for calling and sharing your experience. We've had Dr. Miawita on the line for the past 17 minutes. We're gonna hear some of what she has to say. I want to take the time out as well to say welcome everybody to the stream. Thank you all for coming. I did not get the time to make individual shout outs today, but I will say right after this I will try to call as much name as I can. But I want to say I appreciate everybody that is present in the chat right now. Thank you so much for coming and participating. If you can share the stream, much appreciated. If you did not like the stream yet, go ahead and hit the like button. Thank you so much for coming. And again, thank you before and after the Damix for sharing your story. But before you go, we're gonna have you wrap up whatever you have to say in the next 2 minutes. How would you recommend marriage to somebody, or how would you advise a young couple? Because some people are still getting married at 16 and 18 and 20 and 21. What advice would you have for a young marriage couple? What would you tell them?
Take your time. There is no rush. What I personally, if that person is for you, no matter what, it will happen. Whether financial situation is bad or a kid gets involved in the picture. If that person is for you, I truly believe that it will happen one way or another. You guys will figure it out. As a young married couple, you guys will figure it out. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to get married, though, if one person wants to be married, the other don't want to get married, don't stay in that relationship thinking that, oh, I'm going to change his mind, or she's going to change my mind, because she's going to end up wasting everybody's time. It's not healthy. So just say thank you, but no thank you. Go your separate ways. But if both people are encouraged, they do want to get married, I say go for it. But it's a commitment. It's work. After you get married, don't believe like, oh, you're gonna have sex whenever you want. It's not a open factory. Yeah, you can press a button and then you get sexy time. Things, life happens. So it's one of those things you got to work at it every single day to know your partner. You know what I mean? It's not, again, let me say it again. It's not a vending machine. You can put quarters in it and get sexy time whenever you want. Take care of responsibilities at the house first. Outdoors, whatever the responsibility is, take care of all that. Make her happy, then you get sexy time, if that makes sense. Happy wife, happy life. That's all I got to say, everybody.
Makes perfect sense. Thank you so much for calling, and thank you for your input before and after the mix.
Much love, much love. And I'll be here till the end, my guy.
All right, thank you very much. All right, so that was before and after the mix sharing his story. Now we have online Dr. Miyawita, who has been waiting for the past 74 hours. Thank you for calling, Dr. Miyawita.
Hello, everyone, and good afternoon again. All right, so I was listening to,
Before you go,
yes, sir.
guys, this is Dr. Miyawita, and of course, this is another married person or a person that has been married before.
Right.
So she has a full experience of what she's talking about. So there you go, Dr. Miyawita.
Thank you. All right. So I was listening to before and after the mix, and I totally agree with the passion of how he did it. Not to say that he disobeyed his mom, but you cannot. And when he said that, I thought he was literally an African for real, because that's how the African, people deal with things. I mean, how in heaven's name and I wanted to butt in and ask him if he had a child. Did he say he had a child in the first marriage? He didn't have a child.
He didn't have a child in the first marriage.
Exactly, because there was no compatibility there, and he's now married for 9 years and with children. You see how life stay. I mean, telling you, I'm saying that if you are going to be with someone, why are you going to be with someone that your parents choose or that you're not compatible with? There is no compatibility, no connection, nothing at all. So you both are not on the same page. You both are not singing the same tune or dancing the same tune. So it never would have worked. You understand? So, secondly, I know for a fact that well, I'm not sure how to put this across, but as far as I read in the Bible, I know the Bible said, take a woman and call her your wife. I don't know if it means getting into church and get married or being married on the seaside or in the outskirts. I believe what it means is that you take one partner and call he or she your partner, as in you guys just team up and just get married. It doesn't mean as in get married, but you guys are literally together. Once you're not sleeping around with multiple partners, I believe that's your wife. In the world, when you live with someone over what 6 months or a year, that means it's your common law husband. They say common law. But when you're legally married, paper to paper, in agreement to show that you're legally married, that means you're legally bind together, and it's a husband and wife thing. Now, when you're with someone and you're sleeping with multiple partners, it becomes demonic. You attach with a lot of demons coming with that. So for me, I believe.
So are you saying, based on your belief in the Bible, that
Uh-huh.
the marriage ceremony does not need to take place? The certification of the marriage is not necessary, but what is necessary
Okay,
is to just take a woman
and call her your wife. But in
and
a
just make
legal
sure that she's the only person.
Right, but in a legal sense, if you want to claim the person's name in order to have some attachment or some form of, as the person in the chat say earlier, a lot of benefits come with being a spouse marrying, then that's when the legal paper come in bind. But it's not unnecessary that you really have to literally marry to someone, because the Bible did say, take a wife and call your husband, and it's no bone of your bone and flesh of your flesh, basically. At
Right.
least that's what I gather from that. But if you legally want to bind with someone, it's necessary that you get married. You understand me, right? So it's a 50 chance. You don't have to, if you don't really believe in marriage. You can already be married to each other while being together if you're not sleeping around. But legally, if you wanted to combine, you have to definitely combine it legally, saying, okay, I do, the whole I do thing. That's basically it. And in most cases, a lot of persons do not want to get married because they want to have double life. They want to live a double life. Most cases. And if you're gonna sleep with, let's say you're gonna sleep with me, you're gonna sleep with SF Rose, you're gonna sleep with this, you're gonna sleep with that. Me have certain demons inside. Not saying I do, but just for
You will have your
example,
demons. Try claim your demons.
the galang. But yeah, and then SF Rose has hers, and then somebody else has hers. So when you sleep with all three women, you combine attaching all of that to yourself. And some persons have different kind of demons, and you don't want to do that. Every time you ejaculate as a man, you ejaculate a demon. You understand me? So we have to be very careful in how we portray ourselves or characteristics of sleeping around with different partners. And I think that if persons really wants to become in a serious committed relationship, nothing is hard in that. Just need
You really just tell me, say me ejaculate a demon?
You just no, but that is if you're sleeping with multiple partners, TR, who has a lot of demons attached to them. So you actually in you okay. Look up the word incubus and succubus, and then you will know what I'm talking about.
Incubus and succubus.
Yes, people, look up the word incubus and succubus, and then you all will understand what I'm talking about. Yes, so for me, I have been married for 15 years, just like um
Before and after the
before and
mix.
after this, I got married when I was 18. I would say it wasn't a choice between my parents and myself. It was a choice between me. I mean, I was in love with this man from I was 15, and I always tell myself, okay, so the first man who take the virginity, I want him to be my husband and my father of my children, which it was. Then you know the story where I lost my kids and all of that. So it happened in the way how I needed it to happen, but then it lasted only 15 years. We've been together from I was 15, and then it lasts until after 15 years, everything just went, shallow. I left when I was 32 years old. So, marriage can be very good. And I wouldn't say we weren't compatible. I would say because of influence between he and his parents, the fact that he loves his parents so much. I think he take too much, coaching from his parents and make bad decisions. And it never worked out for him. And I hate a parent in law basically who is controlling. If I'm gonna marry to your son, then why are you involved in our marriage? Why is your son allowing you to be involved in our marriage where two people combine together? We can work our thing out. You understand? So marriage can be a compatible force just if you know how to handle yourself if there's problems. Don't run to parents for every little thing. Women always tend to run to their mothers for every little thing, or their sisters or their brothers. Learn to ask your problems on your own. If it is a case where your husband is beating you, then you know you have to call reinforcement or something like that. But if you have simple little arguments or simple little talk, try to deal with it on your own. It's best to do that, else you're gonna get yourself in problems and you're gonna lose the man that you claim to love. So yeah.
Absolutely right. Now, I've been saying for a couple of days now that when you when you live or try to live the traditional life,
Mhm.
you have not been living the life that suits you and the life that you're happy with. I say to every single person,
Exactly.
what does it take to make you happy and comfortable? Because if you live under your parents' tradition, you're living their life. You have not
Life.
yet lived your life. And so, in order for every person to live their own life that they enjoy, is to make your own decision as soon as you become an adult. When you're a child, I
Exactly.
agree that you live under your parents' jurisdiction, and you do what they say, you do what they do, and you adopt their principle and lifestyle. But as soon as you become adult, making your own decisions, after you've left your parents' home, it is now time to make your own rules, your own laws, make your own decisions, pick your own people, pick your own
Mhm.
friends. Now,
Mhm.
I've said before that we did not get the chance to choose, where we were born or the family in which we were born to. So the fact that
Mhm.
we couldn't choose our parents, we can't choose with mother, father, sister, brother. We never choose with family.
Right. Right.
Now the time we get the chance to choose our friends. Come on, choose your
Yes.
friends. I don't want my
So,
parents to choose my friends for me.
no. Mm-mm. No,
Not at all.
not the career choice that you want to be. Okay, so very perfectly good point. All right, so I grew up an Adventist, and I'm still an Adventist by birth, but I'm in between decisions on how to go about that. No, my grandmother is literally an Adventist. No, she's gonna talk about the unequal yoke and blah blah blah. If I meet a man, the first thing she's gonna jump up, oh, so is he Adventist? I said to her, my ex-husband and I met in the Adventist church, and that never went down good. I simply said to her the other day, I said, look, grandma, not to say that I want to disrespect you or go about saying things to make you feel uncomfortable. But listen, this is my life. Me nah going on church, go meet no man, and I do not want no Christian man. Let me be the one to go meet somebody and bring him in. Or if he chooses to go in, that is his decision, or we go together, whatever. But I do not want to look that way because half the time brothers are in the church, they are not really as committed as they should. They are only in there because of their parents or because it's a traditional thing or because they grew up in it. Now I moved away from Montego Bay just to have a life of my own because I know for a fact that if I had go back to my parents' house, which is my grandfather's house, after my marriage had broken up, I probably would have to go by her rules, and I do not want to do that. So tradition in the Jamaican and any other country is a burden. And when I was getting married, I got married in a white gown. No, I have my own tradition. This time it's a red gown. It's either red or burgundy. I'm not married in a no. If I should ever, I'm not getting married in no white gown. I'm just gonna do it the way how I feel to do it. And I don't ever think I'm gonna get married in a church either. It's either in my bedroom or some seaside or something.
Lord, is what you're thinking about in the bedroom, Mama? You and the pastor and the husband.
No, but listen, as soon as the marriage happened in a TR, as
Eh.
soon as the marriage take place and the I do is said and the pastor step out of my house, it's ready already, me ready to put it down. You know what I say? You know Dr. Bear don't play, right? So,
Yeah. Lord,
yes.
no sir, no sir, no sir, no sir. You're too hot. You're too hot. You don't hear her fantasy? She want to
Other
get married in the
person,
bedroom, and as the pastor say, "All right, I now pronounce you, Mister." Pastor, come out of my yard. Come out. Go out of your yard now.
yes,
Time for
come
bam,
on, go
bam,
to the
bam.
yes, straight up like that. So, and if it's the seaside, we're going to do it in the water. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fun of it. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got to be spontaneous at some point in time. I talk about this all the time. We can't deal with the daddy thing at all, at all, at all. So, marriage has to be in a way where you are happy in it. If you're going to be in it, you're in it because you're compatible, you have a connection, you guys may not be on the same page all the time, but you're willing to listen to each other and work together as a team. I always say teamwork make the dream work. Yeah.
You know, say the only thing why sometimes me not like when Doctor me dey on the phone, is because me can't even have a debate because me and she think the same way. We believe in the same type of things. Them, me can't
Ex-
even I can't even create a contrast here so we can pull and push her. She always attack the things that me I say. So we have to just sit down and listen when she attack. Cause me not have nothing to say.
Lord, I tell you. But yeah, for everybody who is single and who say they're happy being single, nothing is wrong with being single. And I believe every all identical bush. For everybody who is in the chat who do not know what that means, it means that everyone has their persons or person out there who is their compatible partner. And if you're with somebody and it's not working, you can try and fish the issue, make it work, but don't force something that is technically not working. Because if a person is not willing to work with you, then that is not your partner, because a partner who belongs to you has no problem in working as a team with you. You understand me? I say
True.
so. If you're single and you find that partner and he's willing to work with you on 100 or a 50-50, then you try pull your weight and work. And some females are literally lazy because they want a man to do everything, and I believe it's wrong to do everything. You, the female, have to ensure that you make your husbands or your fiancés feel like they are a team with you. And most women put down man, make them feel like they're not doing anything. You don't need to do that. Females just work together with your partner. And if he's trying to fight you on it, sit him down and talk to him. Because some men are hard headed, just like some women. So we have to just work together and make it happen, I think.
Absolutely right. Whether you think or you believe, that is absolutely.
I know a lot of people in the chat now gonna believe it. That's why I use the terminology I think, but I know what I'm talking about.
Joanne Brown is saying very wrong. I don't know who she talk to.
And Joanne Brown, wait, Joanne Brown, let me ask you a question, little lady. What, you don't feel like you should work as a team with your partner, or you don't think that you should push and make it happen? A lot of women in the chat feel like the man should do most of the job, but that's not right. I'm a very civil person, and I like justice, and I like when a man feel and know that I got his back. Like I'm his, what ride or die chick, you know what I'm saying? Or ride or die woman. I don't want him to feel like he has a big burden on his shoulder to carry while I'm just being laid back doing my thing. One of the good thing about my relationship that I'm in now, I always hear him say, boy, no matter how much I'm always pushing and doing what I have to do to make my money, I don't depend. Because whenever I want anything, and it's not want, whenever I need anything in the house or for myself, I want to be able to burn my pocket to buy it. If he chooses to do it, then fine, no problem. But other than that, I am going to push to make that team work with me. So Joanne Brown, you better get it together.
I want to take this time out. I want to take this time out to welcome all the Unstoppable crew members, all the Unstoppable Army, all the Unstoppable officials. I want to say thank you for coming over and welcome to the Unstoppable crew. Now, Dr. Miyawita, you've been on point with the things that you're saying. Um, Missy, somebody in the chat said 9010. The one, what's your name? Kelly Thomas. But she 9010. I wonder who you think forget the 90. Are the man
And
or the
she
woman?
no, she get the man get the 90 and she get the 10. That's the one. That's the mentality of most females, ladies. Ladies, you listen to me. And this, you see, this modern time, man, I'm not idiot. Let me tell you, men ain't no fool. And I know there will men out there would do the 90. They will take the 90 and give you the 10. But if you can get, listen, I'm not saying that you should lay back and make a man be lazy. Because ain't Dr. Me, I don't want no lazy man around here. That's for sure. He got to be active in the bedroom. He got to be active in the spending. Make certain that the things them done with it done. If he has 50 and I have 20, me put it on. If he have 20 and me have 50, me I go make it happen. But I'm not gonna be with a man that is lazy. So I'm not saying that. But if you can go 90-90, you go 90-90. If you can go 10-10, you go 10-10. If you can go 50-50, you go 50-50. If most females think like me, or at least be in a zone where a capacity mentality of Dr. Mia, I'm sure a lot of marriages and relationships would have last longer.
Yes, yes, that is right. And it's the same thing me say too. Although me not married yet, but me think say if you not take my advice, no marriage gonna last forever.
I
Anyway,
don't longer forever.
anyway, well, I saw Nigrita. Is it Nigrita? What's she there? Nigrita. Some Nigrita Harris.
Negretta, yes, Negretta. It's
Negrita
also
Harris. That's right. Thank you for the correction. So, she said earlier that she's still single because she picky bad and she can't find nobody because she picky too much. Now, what I will say is that there's no problem with waiting. You know, I'm sure you're not 95 or 85 and your life is about to be over anytime now, or you have lived your life before. It is okay to wait because, believe it or not, you being picky is not so much a problem. One day, you're going to just meet upon the one somebody that will click where you never have to pick.
exactly.
You just click with that person there so much till it just feel right. Guys, you can feel when the thing right.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel for the wrong thing, when you look on the wrong thing, when you look on the human fruit or the human animal, and when you pay attention to the banana and these things, you get lost sometimes into what you're really thinking. You're not thinking relationship, you're thinking sex. So in this case, as soon as you ejaculate, then you don't like her again. When you like a woman because how she look, you just like this woman here because she's sexy and round and she plumb up and she nice and thing. As you come, may I tell you that? As you come, you don't like her again because it's
Exactly.
just the little, it's just the little substance in your back a tickle you make you feel like say she irie. But as soon as you release it, she know about the irie again. So that's why you have to wait for the connection. Wait until you're saying a sentence and him finish it. Wait
Yeah.
until you both say the same word at the same time. Wait until you call him and you can't get him because he's calling you at the same time. The
Right.
chemistry, the connection, everything just a
It's
click up, click
there.
up. So it's okay to wait. Don't worry if you are picky because my parents or my family or my friends used to tell me, said, me not get nobody because me too picky. Them say me did go like say me a hot boy growing up, nice uptown guy, no want
Yep.
no
That's how I grow too.
picky and want
Picky,
the
picky.
best. And them say me not gonna get
Yeah.
nobody.
Listen, nothing is wrong in doing that, but then you got to know when your partner is coming at you, when the right man, as TR said, the connection will click, and then your mind, because of being picky, can also, turn the person who is the rightful partner away from you. So you still have to. You can be picky, but you have to be on a balanced scale. You have to have an open mind of how that works for you, basically.
What are they?
Yeah.
What are they? Can you look like something I go out and chat with me never see, ask me why me not married. But see ya. Oh, or don't never did I listen to Dr. Mia with her correctly. She said you take a woman and call her your wife. So are the back foot you know what I talk about?
Well, TR is technically married to SF Rose just by legal bounding, not yet. So please, guys, get that corrected. No, sir. Anyways, guys, just plain and simple. Marriage is a happy marriage if you are happy. Hey, listen, people. You see, contentment, and I always endorse this. on my show, contentment and happiness is what I go for. I'm not giving up my happiness for anyone. And if you have to give up your happiness for someone that's not your partner, you both should be happy together and contented together. Contentment is everything, guys. And once you're in a space where you have a partner where you guys are happy, you know what I just finished play TR? You remember Lodi?
Yeah.
And me and my man just don't play Looney, but guess what? I'm not here. Him hate when I play domino because him vex me and win him. Him can't manage the domino, so him say, here baby, drop with the Looney board. And it is a challenge. He likes the challenge. He don't like when me I give him the six and the winnings and all of that. So I have everything in my house for my content and my happiness to me and my man play games. You understand me? You and your partner should play a little something, something. I know Americans love the monopolies and the snake and the ladders and all them game on the TV, them thing there. So you guys can do something. And if you have kids, you kids draw out. There's a game, I can't remember what it is. I think probably SF Rose knows because she's an American, where you spread out something and it has some big round colored dot on it and you both cross over on each other stretching. I don't remember what that game
Oh
is.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God, Twister.
Right, that one. So you guys can do that with the kids, and you can do that by yourself, and you can also do that, the monopoly. So make yourself happy. Every couple in this chat who is happy, who is married, try to have a Sunday, perfect Sunday for yourself, or any one of days in the week where you get a day off, or if you guys day off are together, or if you're home most of the times, you guys just even this in this well, lockdown thing. Not everybody lockdown. Some people got to go to work same way. But if you're home with your family, try to have some family time and learn about each other. Things what you never know about each other, you will know. Ask questions, get to know, and all of these things, and you will be all right eventually.
I want to say big up to the one called Anake and Nigreta. Harris is telling me to ask Unstoppable how to pronounce her name. I wonder
Negrete,
how him pronounce it so nice that he's your
Negrete.
referral.
Your teeth between, your tongue between your teeth. Oh,
Me, I
you're
tell you, she said we must ask Unstoppable Live how to pronounce her name, and I will learn. All right,
okay.
I'm going I'm going to have him call in to call her name so she can hear it.
Well, all right. So I guess your guys are finished with me now. So I give all the things I can know, and I did a I did a live. Guys, it's on my channel. For anybody who wants to know, there's 7 rules for a man loving you, and it goes for both females and males. 7 rules of when a man do love you, and those 7 rules, if you don't see it in your partner, I'm not gonna say he's not your partner, but something is lacking somewhere if you don't see those 7 in it. So, you'll see 7 signs of when a man loves you. It's there on my channel. So you can check it out and see. Just click it
So you
and
can't
just
say if I haven't 20 rule them over here.
all right. Let me see if we can find. Let me see if we can find it and then call out too. But seriously though, if you really, really, really want to know if your partner love you, these 7 ones will work out. Let me see if I can click on it and see if it can come up.
All
Oh
right.
God, we're 7 7.
While she's clicking, not licking, guys. She's not licking. She's clicking. Listen
All right.
carefully. All right. Oh yeah, you find it?
Yes, we find it. All right.
Uh,
Number 1 is he treats you well. He treats you well, which most men does that. Number 2 is he is generous with his time. And when I say generous with his time, even if he's really, really busy, he will make time out of his busy schedule to find the time to make you happy, whether massage your feet, make you a hot cup of coffee or cocoa, something, something, something. Just he will find the time to spend with you. Number 3 is he makes you his priority. So it doesn't matter what is standing in front of him, you are his number 1 priority in every single step of the way. Number 4, he cares for you. Meaning, because he cares for you, he will go all out to ensure he does what he needs to do as a man. Number 6, this thing, I'm gonna put number 6 in a yellow. Number 5, sorry. He wants people to know about you. Meaning, he doesn't hide you. He wants to brag about you. He takes you everywhere. Or he introduces you to his friends or his family. Number 6, he wants you he wants the best for you. Wants the best for you, meaning that whatever dreams, whatever aspirations, whatever things that you want in life, he encourages you how to go about it. He pushes you, even though you may be a person who is a motivation or a motivational person for yourself, but he pushes you. If you try to fall back, he's always there. Babe, go do this. Babe, you were supposed to do this. Go do that. Babe, you were supposed to pay that. Remember to pay that. Them kind of thing there. And number 7, he treats you. Sorry, he treats the relationship with um oh God, this thing is so dark. But it's saying that he treats the relationship with integrity. Yes, that's what it means. He treats the relationship with integrity, meaning he respects the relationship. He will not do anything that he's not supposed to do in the relationship that is going to harm the relationship or you, such as lying, being dishonest, and all them something there. So he treats the relationship with integrity or whatever. So that's the 7 rules.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure, because when people don't agree, we want to let them know. So please to let them know if these are your personal opinions.
No, these are not my personal opinions. These are something that I fish and get. But yes, they can be my personal. I agree to these terms, basically, because these 7 rules, if I find these in a man, I know he definitely is in love with me and he loves me. But I fish for them on the internet. And I place them in place how they're supposed to be.
Okay. So if you want to find these, you can visit Dr. Mia Witter's page. She's in the chat, so you can connect with her after you can connect with her right now. But she has it on her page. The 7 rules of, what you call it?
7 rules of when a man truly loves you. 7 rules of a man truly loves you, or when he loves you, or if he's in love with you. Anyway you put it, that's how it means. Yeah.
All right. So thank you for calling, Dr. Mia Witter. It was
You're
really
welcome.
fun having you here
Anytime.
as usual, and I will see you again soon, or hear from you again soon.
All right, thank you guys. And SF Rose, big up yourself. Loads of love to you and blessings to you, TR, my brother. Love you guys so much. And to the chat, big up on yourself and greetings to everyone. Have a happy Sunday and please be safe out there.
All right. So guys, that was Dr. Mia Witter. That was Dr. Mia Witter, Indestructible, saying her little bit. Savilla Pratt was saying that she not change for no man. She said she not change for no man. She said she take off her clothes and walk up and down in her house. And if you know how she look, you know say that is a lot of trouble. She said she take off her clothes and walk naked in her house and she not changing for please no man. That sound good to me still. You know what I mean? When you're watching the TV and she walk past, boom, 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 boom. I say what? Boom, boom. You know what I mean? When you lay down in the couch and I watch sports, and Sevilla dress up in her naked suit and walk past the TV. Lord. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you must make your Kitty 2 finally see you. Unstoppable Opinions is in the building. I want to say a big shout out to Unstoppable Boss. Oh, probably it's a good time. It's a good time to give some shout out to the wonderful people in the chat. Thank you all for coming, especially the Unstoppable Army. It's good to see you all over here. We see you know what? Just to make Unstoppable Boss feel good. Just to make him feel good. Unstoppable Army, march out. March out. Let me see you know. Unstoppable Army, march out. Burn up this chat. Burn up the chat. Me know no style. Burn up the damn chat. Make we see what we have today. All right. We see Joanne Unstoppable. We see Alison Brooks. We see Negretta. Negretta Harris. I see you. Thank you for coming. We have Jacqueline Chung in the building. Unstoppable Opinions is here. Lola. We have Joanne Unstoppable again. We have Sevilla Pratt in the building. And of course, Kanaika Jag is here. We have Anna K. Unstoppable. We have Unstoppable Opinions again. We have Natalia Grant. We have Kanaika. We have... what is? Hold on. Tetlawa. We have Tetlawa in the building. We have Kanaika again. We have the Allwood Posse. The Allwood family Posse is here. Thank you for coming in. We have Petrina Stark Unstoppable. We also have Amazing Mum for Life in the building. Thank you for coming. We have, and me too. You're not, hold on there. Sheb Pink Sam. She be Pink Sam. She be Pink Sam Samuels. He saying, me too. Lie. Every unstoppable know how to march out. You want to tell me, say, you don't have none of them emoji upon your phone or upon your device? Because every unstoppable know how to march out. You know, there's a signature, guys. When we say march out, unstoppable TV. Cheater, cheater, cheater. Cheater, cheater, cheater. Unstoppable TV. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Watch him a make up number. Watch him a make up number with him unstoppable TV. You know what?
He was on the other one earlier. The Learn TV one too.
Oh, he was here in his full numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to say a big thank you to Unstoppable TV. Hold on there. I want me to say a while ago. I want to say a big thank you to Unstoppable Live. Oh, thank you guys. We have a new member. We have a new member of Parliament. Before and after the mix is no, me say it wrong. May I say it in not too much English. Before and after the mix is in the building, and he has become a member. Put your hands together and make welcome our newest member before and after the mix. So, excuse me. All right, so thank you, Unstoppable, and your army for coming over to blaze up the TR show, and of course to burn my plastic crowns, as he said. Him say my burn off my plastic crown. Unstoppable Live say he's burning out me plastic crowns, but don't worry. I am sending to England to get a golden crown that will be made of brass and silver and diamond and pearl and all these things. And you now can't burn it. It go too hot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make my crown out of a fire furnace. That means I'm going to wear fire on my head all day long. Anyway. Watch out. Wait, look at this lightning here. Oral Blake is in with his lightning bolts. Him take it for the next level. He made sure he sent us over here, TR. Yes. So, what I was saying before I got here is Unstoppable actually shared my stream out on 2 different channels. He shared me out on Unstoppable Opinions, and he shared me out on Unstoppable one of the next channel them. Yes, me see it. Me see it where him share me out on 2 channels. So I want to say big up and thank you for the support, Unstoppable channel. Oh, by the way, I am very close to 11, not 11.9, 10.9. I am like probably 20 away from 10.9. So I need 20 people. So if you have a friend of a friend of a friend that tell a friend to tell the next friend to tell all their friends that TR is live and he needs 20 people to have 10.9. Thank you very much. If you're here and you have not yet subscribed to the Royal Family, do subscribe today. And I want to say a big shout out to all my members. Guys, drop my members link in the chat. As long as the person is a member, drop their link in the chat. So if somebody else wants to connect with my members, they can connect with them. Now, that's some of the privileges that you get as a member. You know, you get your link drop in the stream. And if somebody wants to connect with you, they can. Also, I'll be having a all members live where only members can type in the chat. So you will be able to watch the chat as a non-member, but you will have to be a member to type in the chat. Those are coming effectively the first week of May. The first week of May, we're going to be having those. Now, for those who don't know, Unstoppable, he has 3 channels in the chat. One of the ones that you need to connect with is as a matter of fact, connect to anything named Unstoppable, just connect to it. Anything you see named Unstoppable, Well, not totally, but kind of. If you see Unstoppable TV, connect. If you see Unstoppable Live, connect. If you see Unstoppable Opinion, connect. As a matter of fact, can somebody drop Unstoppable link in my stream? Any one of them. Just drop anyone. Just drop anything named Unstoppable in the stream. Just connect. You can't lose. Stop the foolishness out here. Anyway, back to the story. Back to the story. So I met a girl. I met, you know what? Let me thank SF Rose first. The woman are about to take over the title again today. Love you, me king. I don't need the marriage paper to know what we have. Forever, my 1111. My forever 1111. You see that? You see that? You see that? And my woman that, you know. So me a talk about. So me no need no ring. See? Tiar, love the war between you and Unstoppable Holly. Oh, Unstoppable Live, you see that? The people them want with a war, you know. Hey, if you be war no normal, you know. If you never make this warrior get stink, you know. There shall be weeping and wailing and gashing of teeth. I mean, gnashing, yes. There shall be weeping and wailing. You know, there is one thing good about the war between me and Unstoppable Live. This is the only war that the two rival fractions are friends. The only war that the two rival fractions are friends. So me and you won't win. Mary Kelly, excuse you? I bet me. Hey. Hey. Me arm and dangerous, you know. Me arm and dangerous. So you got to be careful how you threatened TR. Because I will pull out my 50 caliber weapon. Or which part it there? You know, so me always lean it up beside of me, so. My weapon always lean up beside me, so you know, I can't find it, but it's somewhere. Anyway, my 50 caliber weapon is always in close proximity of the TR. You know what I mean? Nobody make me draw it out because I am a warrior. Yes, I'm a warrior. Anyway, Unstoppable TV, be careful. Unstoppable TV, be careful. So me didn't say me didn't need the ring, TR. Me want the damn ring. Me just don't need the piece of paper. Uno see ya now. Sandy Love, Unstoppable is in the building. Big shout out to you, Unstoppable Love. I want to say a big shout out to the amazing Royal Family Army. Uno see them something, you know. Uno see them something, yeah. Papa Jesus. Sheldon is here as well. Sheldon Unstoppable is in the building. Let me just take some time out to call the awesome names of the families in the show today. Let me just do that quickly. So, guys, this is the roll call. This is the roll call of all participants. Let me just call your names quickly and recognize all of you that is present. So, answer to your name when you hear your name. We have Ali Plot Channel. Thank you for coming all the way from Philippines. We have Alison Brooks all the way from St. Kitts. We have Amazing Mom for Life all the way from, yes, we have Amy Conival. We have Angela M. Anna K. Unstoppable before and after the mix. We have Caffeine Queen. We have Carter Club. We have Chrysler Imperial H. We have Donna Ree J.A. Donna Ree J.A. We have Greg Mandel. We have Inner Circle. We have Jamexi TV in the building. Welcome. Jamexi TV is in the building. We have Jacqueline Chong with her badge right beside her. We have Joanne Unstoppable. We have Joyce Simpson. I know this name from Unstoppable. We have Just Me Nicole. We have Kanaika. We have Kelly Thomas. That's my, yes. We have Kevin Hart Vlogs. We have Latrice Block. We have Lost Anonymous TV. We have Mary Kelly. We have Nana's Crafty Corner. Donna. We have Natalia Grant. We have Negreta Harris. We have Nicola Cotterill. We have Oral Blake from the Unstoppable Army as well. We have Patrick Jane Forums. We have Petrina Stark Unstoppable. That's from the Unstoppable Gang as well. We have PJ Azurin. We have Regine Bowmer. We have Sandalove Unstoppable. We also have Scratching Queen. We have SF Rose. We have Sheldon Unstoppable. We have Sholzy Wolsey. Oh, damn. Sholzy Wolsey's in the building. Thank you for coming through, Sholzy Wolsey. We have the sexy Sevilla Pratt in the building. We have Tammy Adeya, what not? Hold on. Tammy Adeteo. Tommy Adeteo, we have the family, the Allwood family posse. We have the Batman. We have the Max Effect. The TR show is here as well. That's me. Make sure you're connected to the TR show. We have Trev, Sam in the building. We also have Unstoppable TV, Victoria T. And those are all the members today making up the TR show. I want to say thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming. But before we have 11 minutes more for the stream. We have 10 more minutes to end this stream. But before this 10 minutes, I was saying that some years ago, I met this girl. And this story will be continued in the next live. I met a girl, and they had a family tradition as well. They were a family of lawyers and doctors. However, the daughter of this particular family met me at Joy Blackwood. Thank you for coming, Joy Blackwood. Anybody else here that did not hear their name? All right, thank you, Amy Carnival. Women Take Over. This is to be used towards the ring fund for... Hold on there. You see what happened now, Papa Jesus? You see what happened now? Now we are oh, Menelva Unstoppable, how you didn't see me? I am reading the name of the people that is in the chat. Tony Hendricks Green, I see you. We have Dollar Tree Goodies in the building. We have Menelva Unstoppable, thank you for coming in. I was reading from the active participants. That's why I didn't see you. I am just here before and after the mix. Jamexi TV is in the building as well. And now we have a sponsor for SF Rose Ring. But to know what you know, ring contribution. That is a Swedish currency. Sheldon, that is a Swedish currency. That can buy ring. You know, say, I'm a very expensive guy. That can buy ring, you know. Me gonna need 2 more years of putting together. Yes, roll out the wedding stream. Lord. Ladies rule. Lord of mercy. See it, you know. The ladies marching out. Oh my God. The TR family is becoming a ladies department. The royal family is becoming the ladies department. They rock and rule the royal family. So over the royal family, we have queen. All right, you have king, queen again, then next queen again, then another queen, then another queen. I'm not saying my queen, you know. I'm just saying another queen, and another queen, and another queen, and then another queen, and then a next queen again, and then 2 more queen, and then after that you have 3 more queen, and then 5 more queen. The royal family is a whole heap of queen over here, you know. Is a whole heap of queen over here, and look at them standing out very loud and predominant in the royal family. I want to say thank you. You girls are so awesome. Joy Sims, we want to see the wedding to celebrate. All right, so if I get $500 today, if I get $500 starting now, I will do a live wedding ceremony. A joke, a joke, a joke, a joke, a joke, a joke. Oh, not bother with it. Not bother with it. Oh, no, not bother with it. How? How to father. Anyway, thank you, Angela M, for that donation. She says, ring contribution. Hell. Woman takeover. Use this towards the ring fund. So Amy Conival donates something towards the ring. Carter Club donates a crown. Thank you for that crown, Carter Club. Hell. We have Gozy Wonders. Mega shout out to you, host. Nice topic. It is and very important now. So you're saying that marriage is very important. All right, so clean up in the aisles, please. TR show. The ladies have taken over. That's right. The ladies have taken. We are strong queens. Yes, there are some strong queens over here. All right. I still owe you guys. I still owe you. I remember the last time you challenged me to do a makeup tutorial. I am still going to do that tutorial. So don't feel that you've lost your cash or donation. I'm going to do a makeup tutorial right here on the TR show. All right, so we look forward to that. Now we have a live wedding to perform on the TR show, which will be the second wedding right here on the TR show. Anyway, I was saying before I got here, before I got to this, I was saying that today is my anniversary. Shout out to my wife. Sheldon, you bossy. Today is your 15th anniversary. What amount of years are you celebrating in your marriage? I want to say a big shout out to Sheldon's wife. Thank you for being the amazing wife that you've been to Sheldon Unstoppable, that he can celebrate you. Only way he's celebrating you, the third anniversary, Sheldon Unstoppable is celebrating his third anniversary, while TR is celebrating my -2 anniversary. Yes, never mind. It will be happening someday. Someday TR is going to just say, you know what? Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, respect to everyone who celebrates their anniversary. Joy Simpson is saying, big up to every person that celebrate their anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, Sheldon Unstoppable, and thank you for celebrating your third anniversary. So I was saying though that I met this girl, and their family tradition was lawyers and doctors. So me meet this girl. Our mother a doctor, our father a doctor, our brother a doctor, our uncle a lawyer, and all of the family members were doctors and lawyers. Now the girl met TR and of course fell in love with TR. But she had problems because she could not introduce me to her parents because I was not a lawyer, I was a psychologist. I was in university as studying psychology. So I had my dreads and I was a musician. So of course, she could not introduce me to her parents because of my dreads and my area of study. So this was what happened. I can't go over Fair Yard. And I decided that I'm not making her come to my yard either. So I can't go to her house and she can't come to mine. So we would meet in the streets. We would meet at the gas stations, the car park, the bus park. We would meet to have dinner all over the world except at my home and her home. But one day, because she's a musician also, one day she had to play. Hey brother TR, nice to see you live, man. Thank you for coming, Commander Vlogs. Please don't say hello to Unstoppable Live. He's in the chat. Commander Vlogs is a royal family officially. Do not say hello to Unstoppable. Oh, you are an Unstoppable official as well. Oh my God. This is too much. This is too much for me right now. Anyway, as I was saying, as I as I was saying, as I was saying, she's a doctor. Well, she was a practicing doctor at the time. Her mother is a doctor. Her father is a doctor. Her brother is a doctor. Her uncle is a lawyer. Her uncle's wife is a lawyer. All her aunties are lawyers and doctors, and so they could not accept me in the family because my studies were different, you know? And so they met me, and I was not a certified psychologist, so I can use my papers to say, oh, I am a psychologist because I was just in my first semester. All right, so they met me as a professional musician. And so one day she got a call. One day she got a call to Udisa type. Is Udisa talk to me in international number? Who is this typing me in international numbers? Anyway, anyway, I was saying that what was I saying? I was saying that she had a show at TVJ. She's a musical instrumentalist as well. She had a show at TVJ. And so we had to now rehearse to do the show. Guess what happened? Guess what happened? The studio was so expensive and she couldn't afford it. We were rehearsing at the studio, and the studio, our 2 hours had gone out and we did not finish rehearsal. So we had to go to her house to finish the rehearsal. Guess what happened? I finally met her father just as a musical director of her project. And her father did not know that we were actually in a relationship. I just met him as a musician. And he spoke to me nicely. He said, "You're such a nice guy. I have never seen my daughter this happy since she was born." That's what the father said. He's never seen his daughter so happy since the day she was born. So that means I brought happiness to the daughter's life, but because I wasn't a doctor or a lawyer, they would not accept me in the family. Well, the relationship broke up. Yeah, we broke up because it couldn't work. She couldn't come to my house, and we couldn't go out there the way we want to. So we ended the relationship. I am just saying before we close, when you become an adult, it is now time to make your own decisions. When you live one boring family, TR, I tell you, one boring blasted family if you ask me. I believe that when you become an adult, you must make your own decision, because otherwise you will be living your parents' life while they live their lives. That is exactly what is happening. You are living your parents' life while they are living their life. So what about your life? You're going to die without living your life? Hell no. TR is not going to die. Thank you, Oral Blake. I am not going to die living my parents' life. If I was living my parents' life, I don't even know what I would be right now. But I know there's a lot of things that I couldn't do because they are very religious people. In fact, my father believes that he's a spiritual Jew. My father believes that he's a spiritual Jew. So, of course, you know of the stories of the Jews and the Gentiles. Now, the Gentiles are the unruly people. Yes, unruly. The Gentiles are the unruly people, the castaway. And, of course, the Jews are the chosen one by Jesus Christ or God the Father. And so, when you're a Gentile, dog damn your supper. So my father thinks that he's a spiritual Jew. I can't wait to take my father to Jerusalem to let him see what the Israelites and the people in Jerusalem think about Jesus Christ. You know, it's a different story. I've been there. When you go to Israel and Jerusalem, the people over there that are the real Jews, they think differently about Jesus. In fact, they don't believe in a Jesus that exists before today. They believe in a Jesus to come. Not, I guess I am the Gentile, then Sevilla, so, we are all Gentile. Your father is nuts. We are all Gentiles. My father is nuts. Well, you can't tell my father that. He thinks that he's engrafted into the family of, so he's a Gentile engrafted into the Jews via Jesus Christ. You know what? This live was not supposed to be a Bible study, you know. I hate when I have to go into Bible studies because it covers a broad topic of what really goes on in the church. Anyway, we have come to the end of today's show. Did I miss 2 super chats? I want to say thank you for the 2 super chat. I saw Oral Blake and I saw somebody else. Oral Blake, Commander Vlog. Thank you, Commander Vlog, for that donation. Oral Blake, and there was another person. Oral Blake and all right. So Commander Vlogs did, yeah, I remember 2 from Commander Vlogs. So thank you guys for all the super chat donations, and for those who became a member today. Before and after the mix is officially now a member of the royal family. All right. All right. Commander Vlogs is here as well. Thank you for that donation. Oh, by the way, I normally perform a little song for a red contribution. I had forgotten today to do that, so I will do that just now. So, for Angela M, all the way in Sweden, thank you so much for donating to the TR show. And of course, I have a red pair of glasses that represents the red on the screen. Thank you for that donation. Let's hear it for... Thank you, Angela. I thank you. Thank you, Angela. I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you for loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Hold on, let me find. You never find as long as you live. Where's my capo? I have a capo that I used to play the guitar. Did I take it out recently? Let me look good if me can't see it anywhere else. Me can't see it still. So, what? All right. I'll just do without it. Oh, found it. It's right here. SF Rose ate it for dinner. SF Rose hides my things all the time. I can't find them. All right. thank you, Angela. Angela, thank you for loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you for loving me. Sylvia Pratt. Now, Sylvia Pratt described herself recently. She said she's a woman with very huge rear, meaning she have a very huge behind. Now, she's asking me to stop blaming SF Rose. Now I can imagine, you know what? Let me get back on track. Let me leave Sylvia alone. Yes, leave her alone. T-Haw, leave her alone. Because, yes, Miss Thomas, big body she have round there. Curvy diva she name. So you can imagine she a give your man trouble enough your yard because she just said in the chat a while ago. I don't know if you remember. Sylvia just said she now make no man change her. She not change with no man. She enjoy taking her clothes off and walking in front her. Yes. When the kids are gone out to play, she like to take her clothes off and walk around in the house naked. So she cooks naked. She bathe naked. Oh, she'd have to be naked. All right. She sit in the couch naked. She turns the TV on naked with the man sitting in the couch watching. She looks into the fridge naked. Yes. When she bends down and look into the fridge, she's naked. When she's sweeping and cleaning and wiping, she's naked. So you can imagine the trouble. She cooks. Ay, Lord. I tell you. Sylvia Pratt is dangerous. She's dangerous. Anyway, back to the story. So much naked, that too much. Joy Simpson is saying, that is too much naked. Lord, I tell you. No, but really and truly, some man would really enjoy the fact that they have instant access to the glorious department of the... Oh, Lord. Can you imagine instant access to the... and me love bend over and pick up the things them naked. You know what? I go end this stream because Sylvia is on fire. Somebody please to call the fire brigade. For call the fire truck. Sylvia is on fire. Just was going to bed when he started singing, let Tia know I love him too. Angela M, you are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. And guys, if you're not connected to my second channel, that's the TR News. Make sure that you're connected to that channel. Anyway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angela M, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of the promised land. Yes, Nicola Dawkins, the promised land. The promised land is right there looking at you from the bushes. And you look at it and you are like, huh? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Picking up the remote naked. I know what you're doing, Sylvia Pratt. All right, so internet access to the goodies. Internet access to the goodies. Exactly, the internet access to the good. She got the good, yeah. Hold on, what did I miss? Love the show, keep playing. Shame me boss. Let him know you give extra. That's right. Yes, I give a little extra. That... I give a little extra, yes, that's right. So, Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me. Angela, dear, I love you. I love you for today and then tomorrow. Oh, thank you for loving me. Oh, thank you for loving me. Oh, thank you for loving me today. Oh, yay. I love you too, Angela. I thank you too, Angela. I love you for what you've done for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for loving me. Viola B, we love you too. Soon coming. Thank you. We have Killhot 702 in the building as well. Thank you for coming through. Anyway, family and friends. We have arrived at the end of today's stream. Thank you so much for coming. Feel the music. Feel the music. Feel the music. Did you feel the music? Lord, we have come to that time when you shall feel the music. But unfortunately, when I close this stream, you gotta feel your own music. Anyway, I want to say a big thank you. Big thank you to everybody who came on today to support the TR show. And thanks to those who became a member. Oh, we had one new member today. You know what? Before we feel the music, I am waiting for one new member. There's another member. We want one more member today. I am not closing until we get another member. I'm kidding. I'm going to close, but I'm waiting for... Yo, TR, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Ray Warrior Star 7, thank you for coming. We are waiting for one more member. That's right. One more member to be officially a royal family member. Building small YouTubers, thank you. I am in Jamaica. I can't use Super Chat. I know that. I know that. You cannot use Super Chat. We have DC Vlogs. DCV Vlogs. Hey, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. We have ding, 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 ding. All right. How do I be a member? You just click on the dollar sign. Do you see a dollar sign? If you see a dollar sign to the right hand corner, you can click that dollar sign. It gives you the option to sign up. Or if you look beside the red button, well, it should be gray by now because I suppose you have subscribed. So if you look beside the subscribe button, you will see a join button. Hit the join button and it takes you to the options. Let me show you. Just in case you're not seeing them. So when you look here, you see this button right here. This is the join button. You click on this button, it takes you to join it. You can also click on the dollar sign, this dollar sign. You can do that and you can hit this join and it takes you there. All right, so that's how you become a member officially of the royal family. Tia, when you're getting married, I will fly up to Jersey. Negretta, is that a promise? What do you want to, what would you like to play? What role would you like to play in my marriage ceremony? The camera girl? The flowers girl? What would you like to play? What role would you like to play in my marriage? You'll be flying up to Jersey to become... By the way, Negretta, I have to call you my way. I am not calling you like Unstoppable. I am calling you the way I want to call you. I am going to call you Negretta. That's right, Negretta. That's how I'm calling you. So anywhere you hear your name, you will know that the royal family is yelling at you. Negretta. There you go. That's right. Of course, I have my way of doing things, and so forth and so on. All right, so she want to make sure the thing happened. All right, Joyce Simpson is saying she want to make sure it happens. We have Aisha Islamic channel in the building. Oral Blake, wedding soon, TR. You know what I say? You know I call for trouble. You know, see, I may have my nice life I live. My nice single life. I not come tell me if you're married. You see, if my marriage ever fail, I'm going to blame you, Oral Blake. Yes? If my marriage fail, I am going to call Unstoppable Live and I'm going to tell my story and I'm going to say it's because of Oral Blake. Oral Blake told me to get married and it didn't work. Right. So I will be the next guest on the Unstoppable Live telling my story. And this time, I am not showing my face, I will be in the bushes talking. That's right. Okay. All right. I am not going to wait for the new member. Since we're not getting a new member today, well, another new member, we're going to end the stream. And I want to say a big shout out to all my members today. As a matter of fact, let me just call all the names of my members that are present today. Let me just call them before I go out. So these are my members currently in the chat right now, guys. We have Amy Conival, before and after the mix, Carter Club. We have Latrice Black. We have SF Rose. Oh my God. We only have 4 members in here? Hold on. This has to be wrong. This has to be wrong. It could never be that we only have 4 members in the chat. So let me look again to make sure that I am seeing correctly. We have SF Rose, Amy Conival, Carter Club, Amy Conival again, Amy Conival again. Charity Friday. Friday Charity is here. Angela M is here. All right, so we have 6 members present right now. All right. We have 6 members. Anyway, guys, we have come to the end of today's live stream. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you. Until we meet again, remember to check out Unstoppable Live tomorrow. Hush, don't worry. We are here with you. Oh, yeah, of course. There is more than 4. All right. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. sharp. Tomorrow, I'll see you again. And I will see you at Unstoppable Live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to seeing you. God bless you until we meet again. Peace and love.